What is up, you guys? I am RomeoC and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lately, we made this video about my visa medical experience at St. Luke's Extension Clinic. And now, for today's video, I am going to share you my experience sa aking US visa interview. And I will share you also some documents that are needed and my funny experience having it. Kaya, halika samahan niyo ako. So, ayun na nga. I had my interview appointed at December 5 of 2023. Ayun. And in order for me to do that, you need to do the requirements first, which is, according to my experience, is not necessarily, pero these are the list of the required documents that you need to bring during your K1 interview appointment. First is the DS-160. The DS-160 looks like this. The one with your photo and barcode. I'll put a picture here para makita nyo how it looks. And then the appointment letter that you made from the embassy website, and the form I-129F petition for alien fiancé. That's a copy of what your fiancé submitted to the USCIS. And then the form I-797, which is the notice of action 2, the approval notice. Fourth is your valid passport. Ayan, it needs to be valid for at least 6 months. And then the medical exam result, the sealed medical exam result from St. Luke's Extension Clinic. And then the form I-134 or the one that is called affidavit of support, your 2 pieces 2x2 passport photo, of course the NSO birth certificate, NSO Senumar or proof of divorce or annulment of marriage if you're married before, and then NBI clearance. And on my case, I work for like almost 8 years in Oman. So if you work outside the Philippines or if you live 6 months prior to your interview, you need to provide a police clearance from the country where you have been. In my case, I work in Oman for almost 8 years. So I need to provide them police clearance from Oman. And then evidence of relationship, which might be the plane tickets, hotel reservations, photos together. And last is the payment of the fee, which is 15,000, I think 15,470 pesos, which you are going to pay on any RCBC bank. So, ayon. Before I proceed to my experience, I would like to ask you muna to click the like button, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell para updated ka in my next coming videos, like maybe after 2-3 months, it might be the adjustment of status and my marriage experience here in the US kasi I am here right now. Kaya, ayun, try to do like and subscribe. And thank you. So, ayun na nga. My schedule at US Embassy or my appointment at US Embassy is at 8:30 in the morning. It's a Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning, and they ask you to come there like 30 minutes to 1 hour earlier para magkaroon ka ng time frame na pipila ka. Pero in my case, which is I don't know what happened before I get there, but I happen to know what happened that day. Kaya ganun ang nangyari is my schedule is 8:30 in the morning and I come there like around 7:45. Pero napapasok na nila yung dapat sa 8:30 because that day apparently they will be half day only because that day pala is there is how do you call that, there is a prediction or there is a news that there will be an earthquake coming in the afternoon. That's why I think they do the half day only. And I went there like 7:45 and napapasok na nila yung 8:30. But normally, there are chairs there for you to wait or like may mga tao doon na you could leave your items to them, magbabayad ka lang ng konti. Pero in my case, I do my research and I know that that's the thing that is going to happen there. That's why instead of maghabilin ako ng aking gamit to someone whom I didn't know, because for sure I need to have my phone, I need to have like other of my documents, instead of allowing them na ihabilin ko sa kanila yung gamit ko, I booked a hotel, which that day is Aero Hotel because I don't know, that day was packed, like lahat ng hotel is available and Aero Hotel lang yung nakuha ko and I booked it through Klook like 2 weeks before. I think maraming nakaschedule nung araw na yon for the interview. So ayun na nga. And then so I come there 7:45. I'm sorry pa ulit-ulit tayo. I'm just sharing my experience and you know. Ayun, I came there at 7:45 and napapasok na nila yung 8:30. So I proceed straight to the guard and I gave my passport and my appointment letter. That's the thing that they check first, yung passport ko and my appointment letter. And before that pala, I would suggest na wag na kayong magdala ng bag, just the file case na nandun yung file case nyo, yung mga documents nyo kasi mahirap pumasok sa US Embassy. Ang dami ng pre-scan and x-ray na dadaanan bago ka makapasok. And don't bring gadgets anymore. So, hindi ka na magtatagal na makapasok. And also like perfume, lipstick, and other stuffs. Because doon sa pila kung saan nandun ako, maraming babae yung pabalik-balik kasi there is something that is shown on the x-ray which they cannot detect and it end up na it's a lipstick. So ayun na nga. So I went to the guard and I show my passport and appointment letter. And then the guard asked me to go to another girl, which that girl asked for my DS-160 and my passport. And then on my passport, she's put a sticker and it says K1 door 3A. So ayun na nga, pagpasok ko sa K1 door 3A, ang dami ng pila, like ang dami ng pila. And I don't know what happened again. I am so lucky that I was standing there, like ang haba ng pila. And out of the blue, a guy came in and he was like, come here and follow me. So, pinalo ko siya and I think 3 or 4 person kami na sinabihan niya na to follow him. And then, they asked us to stand to this certain window which is a Filipino boy. I think he's same my age and he is friendly naman, which is he is the one to check for the pre-screening. And then on that window, he asked for my DS-160 again, my appointment letter, my Senomar, PSA, NBI, and my Oman police clearance. My Oman police clearance, they didn't take it. They just take the photocopy of it. And then, after giving him my DS-160, my Senomar, my PSA, my NBI, and my police clearance from Oman, he just asked me some questions like, what is your name and your birthday? What is your address? And then what is the name and birthday of your fiance? And the address of your fiance in the US. And he asked some of my Oman work details. Ayun. And he was like, are you excited? Because I am going to send you to the next process, which is the biometrics. Ayan. So, after the biometrics, after the pre-screening with that guy, I went straight to the waiting area for the biometrics, and it takes for like 30 minutes kasi mahaba nga ang pila. And then they will ask you to like they will ask you for your DS-160 again, and then they will ask you to do your thumb like this and then your fingers like this for the biometrics. And then after that, you will go on another waiting area. But the waiting area is just there. Like, it's a one long waiting area and there are just windows here. Like, I should call it like zigzag thing. Zigzag design or zigzag layout of the window. And then here is a long waiting area. And I waited for like around 2 hours. And I noticed that they are calling you in alphabetical orders. Yeah, they are calling in alphabetical orders. And when it's my turn, like when they call my name already, and I went to this window, I forgot the window number because I was excited. I came to this American girl. Ang ganda niya. She's a beautiful girl with this curly hair. Like, I might think she is on her late 20s, early 30s. And she just asked me some questions. Like, you know, I made this effort for like a long preparation for doing the scrapbook for my evidence of relationship. I did this detailed scrapbook from the first time that we met until that day, and like 70 pages of our conversations in WhatsApp, our call logs. And I did that. And apparently, when I had my schedule, I was not able to use them. But I don't suggest na wag kayong mag-prepare for that because they might ask you for it. But in my case, they didn't ask me for supporting documents about our relationship. The moment I went to the window, she just asked for my passport. And then she was like, can you state your name and your birthday? So I was like, I am blah, blah, blah. And my birthday is this. And then she asked me some questions about my work in Oman. And then after I told her my work in Oman, she asked for my fiance's details like the name, the address, the birthday, and the contact number. And then she come to a point that she was like, have you been married before? And I was like, no. Do you have any children? I answered her, yes, I have one child. And then the next question is, this is a bit funny because I was tense doing the interview, and it came like my interview process is a funny one because of the last questions that she asked from me. And that question is like, yeah, so she asked me nga about my fiance, and if I have been married before, and this question is the one that's make it funny. um, she was like, is the mother of your child your fiance? Which is, for me, I am on a homosexual relationship and a same-sex relationship. So the moment she asked that, and before I answered that, she was like, is the mother of your child is your fiance? And then she looked on the screen and she saw that it's a boy also. She was surprised and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, you were approved, you will receive your passport in 1 to 2 months. That's what she said. And then I was so happy. I was just like, thank you. And I turned my back and went away. So yeah, it's so amazing that, that terrifying interview, because it's tense, um, it's nerve-wracking, it's nervous. And then when she cracked me that questions, it turns funny. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I just went away. Then she just gave me like 2 sheets of paper for me to read. And then, yeah, I was approved. I was so happy. I almost cried, but it's just funny. And then after that, I received my mail. I received my passport. She said, I will receive it in 1 to 2 months, but I receive it in 3 days. And for you to be able to receive your passport, they will ask you to do your address when you applied for the appointment letter. When you go to the appointment letter, there is an area there where you will provide your address, delivery address of your passport. In my case, I put I input there for pickup, but during the process, after my visa interview approval, the next day I received a message from LBC asking for my address because they are going to send it door to door. And with that, I received that after 3 days, and you need to prepare like I think 450. And then, yeah, I received my approval December 5, and then I received my passport December 8, and then after that, I scheduled my CFO appointment sa Commission on Filipino Overseas for my CFO certificate. Kasi kailangan yon for boarding. Kasi kapag wala ka ng CFO certificate, they might not let you in the plane. That's the thing that they will ask, the immigration officer will ask from you. So, that's all for today's video. I would like to ask you to like this video and subscribe, because next video I will make a video also for my CFO experience. And then maybe after that, I will make also a video of my experience with my immigration interview also before I came here sa US, because I was approved December 5 and then I received my passport December 8, and then I did my CFO. I forgot the date of my CFO, and I flew to the US December 25. Yes, I had my Christmas night in the plane. So ayun, thank you and see you on the next one. Bye!